Alright guys, we're just about ready to start here. And actually we are starting. Well, nope, now we're not. Let me turn the background music off for you guys real quick. And looks like we're just finalizing some things. So this is, if you haven't tuned in yet to this weekend, this is the first weekend of RTSLeague matches for Season 29. So this is the first round. Both clans are currently 0-0, since of course it is the first round. Looking at the teams though, we can see that there's probably a pretty large difference in skill in this match. DoD, or Deities of Death, clearly the better team on paper. RSA is pretty much unknown. It's actually been quite a few seasons since they've even participated in RTSLeague, but so it's good to have them back. Nice to see some old faces kind of return again. So to the map, it is Ghost Lake. This is RSA's home map they have chosen. So this is the first game of the series. It is a best of two, technically, kind of. Well, you can't really have a best of two. It's just two games. It's round robin. So two games, they can be 2-0 or 1-1, whatever. So on the right here, we do have DoD with Shelty as a flank, Brickhead Thor as the pocket, and then Joe set as the other flank. Over on the left of the map, we've got RSA. Omega Zeus, he is a pocket, he's flank. Miller is pocket as Oranos, and on the bottom we've got another Oranos. It's Oscar. So probably never heard these names before. We've got Oscar, Miller, and Omega. Very simple names. I like them. Then on the right, of course, we got Shelty, Brickhead, and Joe, all of which are pretty well known. Ghost Lake's a pretty good map. Can be a little bit hectic for gold mines sometimes, but we do have quite a few back gold right here, and we can also see we've got some back gold already back here. So it looks like gold won't be a problem. Should take a look. It's always important to look at hunt, because hunt on Ghost Lake can vary a decent amount, just depending. It looks like every player is getting 2 spawns of caribou as their forward hunt, and it's not really very large spawns. Looks like it's 2 spawns of 4 each. There's his other spawn here, and it looks like every player starts with at least 2 aurochs. There might be another pack. No, it looks like just 2. So overall, it's kind of a low hunt Ghost Lake. So low hunt Ghost Lake would help Oranos a little bit, because Oranos can get good raids in with Terma. But we do have an Oranos versus Oranos down here at the bottom. That's pretty much going to cancel out, except for the fact that Shelty's probably better, and so he should win that. Pocket is Thor. Should go pretty well for Brickhead. Kind of interesting that he went to his forward hunt first, and is going to go back to his aurochs later. Not a bad move. That way you can get all of this in Archaic Age without fear of being raided, and then you can eat these too without being in fear. EOM won the second match. I see you're asking, Jellyfish, and that ended up, so that was 2-0. EOM defeated Acid. Let's take a quick look at relics here. Tower of Cestus is a pretty good tower relic. Ankh of Ra gives a little bit of favor, not too much. Ooh, Pygmalion statue. I always like that one. That's a really good relic, especially in maps that are going to have quite a bit of rating. I'd like to see the set player pick that up. That should help quite a bit. And other relics we got down here. Boots that kick everything. That's a pretty good relic in certain circumstances. Black Lotus, faster farming, pretty good. Extra 10% upgrade, so that's pretty useful. As far as strategy here, we could see a kind of a variety of strategies on both sides. I think, well, RSA will probably be a little more straightforward. I imagine you're just gonna kind of see the typical Uranos aggression from here, probably 2 counter barracks and a barracks from both these. The Zeus player, he is going Hermes, so that'll be some Centaur raids, I would think. And on the right, Set player, really, he has some more options, actually, for what he can do. He can take town centers and boom. He can go fast heroic. He can do an aggressive shifting sands. I'm guessing he's... let's see, did he use vision? He did not use vision, so I'm actually expecting he might end up doing a forward shifting sands to one of the Uranos. Like if he shifted sands to this player, Sheltie attacked down here, and Brickhead attacked, they should probably be able to overrun this guy pretty easily, but that's not a very fast advance if he's going to shift. RSA, I see who is RSA. It's an old clan. They've been around for a long time. They just usually don't play RTSLeague. But yeah, mainly South American players, and really not that great. They're okay. So nothing spectacular, but maybe they'll surprise us here. So yeah, we do see, you know, these two guys are doing exactly the same thing. I'm really interested to see what Joe's doing, if he's going to take town centers. He is. It's just one town center, it looks like. It's not a great map to take town centers. There's not a lot of food. I guess he does have 8 sheep, so it's not terrible. But, man, I'd like to see a little aggression here. I mean, look at all. Okay, it looks like he's going to... Oh, that's kind of odd to cast vision on the Greek player. I don't know if he's planning on actually shifting the Greek. I would rather he shift down here. But let's see. Oh, my screen turned black here for a few seconds. It's still black, so... Well, okay, I didn't miss anything because he didn't shift at all. He could have done a lot of damage if he would have just gone up here with his army, actually. So yeah, we do see the double Centaur. So Centaur raid, is he coming? He's researching the upgrade. So we're in the early stages of a little bit of aggression here. Not a whole lot yet, but we got units starting to stream across the map. Miller's coming up here, and Oscar's coming down at the bottom. A couple villagers out here that they could cause idle, which would be useful. And we do see Brickhead smartly doing some walls. They're going to be, who lost a Centaur here for no good reason right before the upgrade kicked in. I don't think you see too many RSAs on Vubli because I think they play a lot on Game Ranger. A lot of these South American, Central American players play pretty regularly on Game Ranger. GDM's another one of those that actually have quite a few players. They just are all on Game Ranger. So nothing yet. We just have a bunch of raids coming this way and that way across the lake. Really, everybody's being really safe with his villagers. I mean, look how safe he is right here. I mean, he's got... I think there is a hole here, though he should maybe make sure there's not a hole right here. It's too bad that he lost his Centaur early. That second early Centaur is a pretty big factor in early Zeus raids. So now he's finally got his second. Well, he's not his second. It's technically his third one. And yeah, he's even got himself wooded out. This is a rough map to do that. I actually don't know why he's making this archery range. He should just be making more Centaurs at this point. And yeah, we see defensive towers. Take a look at his eco upgrade. So, alright, so the Thor player ended up getting the Pygmalion upgrade, or the relic, so that's going to pretty much render him completely immune to raids, because that extra 30 hit points, that's a ton. I mean, that's almost about a 40% increase for villagers. It's quite a bit. Really makes it hard to kill him. Looks like, yeah, okay, he is going up heroic. Just kind of no pressure at all was put on by the Zeus player. Like, this is the closest he's gotten to pressure is right here. So that hurts quite a bit because he's going to be way behind He's also got himself housed right here. He's got a house to build, but it's not being built. So he's housed himself. And it's just probably been housed for a while yet right now. Everything is all scuffed up. Come on, man. It's like watching me. A nice little raid here. You're not going to kill anything. And you got a little bit of a counter raid right here. It'd be nice for RSA to do something, that's for sure. I see people are rooting for them in chat, but with this guy being housed for almost a minute now, whew, not good. Like so far, other than that housing, can't really complain too much about RSA. They've played pretty decent so far, but man, I thought any damage put on the set player, he's gonna do a lot of work on this Zeus. I'm pretty sure. Are there more AOT competitions? Oh no, not good. But there was a gap in between RTSLeague. It's been about 4 months, so now that RTSLeague is up, you're going to see some competition pretty much every weekend from here for the next 2 months, 3 months probably. Shelty here is taking a full-on 2v1. He needs to retreat now. Yeah, there he goes. Brickhead's actually kind of slow to get too much done. I think mainly just due to the fact that there's just not much food, but this is real worrisome up here for RSA. There's nothing an Age 2 Zeus can do against an Age 3 set. I mean, these Toxotes are the wrong unit to make anyway, because Chariot Archers completely shred them. He's just way behind is his problem. He should be going Hippicon, but he's just way too late. I actually don't know why Joe isn't just doing full-on aggression right now. Like, if he were to attack and use Ancestors, you'd take complete control of this pretty quickly. This little raid here is actually causing RSA to be completely defensive. And uh-oh, wow, their army is going back here. We got Shelty. Is he coming down here? He's like, he must be just out of fog of war. I mean, and he must know that's here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's retreating, so at least we got that going for him. But he needs to put another house in here or something to wall this off. Otherwise, all this is going to run right through here. Yep. Yeah, I know. We see up here, same thing. He could probably pin. No, a little bit of misplay there. I think he was trying to maybe get a little bit of a surround on a villager, but he lost too many units there. And this is going to end very badly for RSA up here in the top unless purple comes up to help full. Yeah, because he's got 2 siege workshops pumping out siege towers as best he can, and Miller's not going to be able to help out anyway because of the pressure that Brickhead's putting on him. So you're going to see Ancestors. No, actually, you'll probably wait. You won't cast Ancestors. You'll wait for the ceasefire first, because the ceasefire is going to have to come. There's nothing he can do for this. Which cease wouldn't be bad right now anyway, because he needs to get this town center. But he doesn't quite need ceasefire yet. Be a little passive with these siege towers. Just push right on through. I mean, there's nothing he can do. All right, See that now the cease was too late because he's gonna get this town center now. If he would have, should have been a little bit earlier with it, and yep. So basically, the ceasefire does nothing except help DoD, because there's nothing in this. This looks like me. There's nothing in this minute of ceasefire that's gonna help RSA to get any sort of advantage. I mean, Joe can just use this to get fortified town centers, and then by the time it's over, he's just going to have more of an army. And he's still going to completely decimate right here, and yeah, there's no help coming from the pocket because he's got to defend all of this. Green hasn't played too bad, Oscar. And Miller, not really. The problem is here. This is a huge problem. Now he's got ancestors and just needs to focus down Odysseus, and that'll be complete decimation up here. I like how all the siege towers are attacking that one house. Yeah, so now that Odysseus is down, you got all these ancestors, you got a scorpion man, you got forged siege towers. Down here we got a shockwave, a couple of them actually. Yeah. The problem here with Zeus is if you don't get good raids in with your centaur on the guy you're facing off, which he didn't do anything, then he's just not going to be able to keep up. Because Set gets a little bit of free food from all of his advancing animals, and this also doesn't help right here. He's got 16 villagers that have been slowly accumulating over several minutes' time. That doesn't help the economy too much. Oh. What color is yellow? Holy crap, I can't figure out yellow. Hey, he's got nothing. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this hero does here. He's attacking the chariot. Yeah, Joe is almost doubled up his opponent right now. So that's going to be a quick game, I think. Three scorpion men. We got flaming weapons down here. Kind of funny, we've got Shelty fighting Miller and Brickhead fighting Oscar, so they've kind of swapped positions, but this is a nice push right here. It's gonna ultimately be the end of this town center, and it's just a matter of time before this one falls too. And 4 town center set. 4 town center Brickhead. Nicely played by DoD. Pretty safe strategy they did. Hard to exploit anything. The Thor getting the Pygmalion relic prevents him from being raided at all. And they did a nice job of just the little walls here, protect their economy and prevented any sort of attack from he's shifting down here just to completely decimate Oscar. He should probably not shoot at the town center with his chariots though. But yeah, that's game. Joe put on a set clinic here, but no pressure from RSA. There's not too much that could really stop him. Yeah, the eco-op's not too great, but whatever. This is quite the farmland right here. So that is game 1. Oh, not too close. Eco is okay, but it's probably mainly Omega is the one That was just, well, even Oscar wasn't doing too good. So we're gonna throw it on the the intermission real quick here. And we'll be with you in just a few minutes. We'll have game 2 for you. Alright, just about to start game 2. So let me update this score quick and get it so it's not all off center. There we go. Minimize this, and yep, you see this right. DoD is picking a Rebus for their home map. Going straight to the pits of hell for this one. Man, this map is so ugly. Yeah, it's also like zoomed in kind of close too. Like you just kind of can tell that for whatever reason this map's elevation is set closer than other maps, so you can't see quite as much of the screen at one time. And so Rebus is a high hunt map. Well, maybe not necessarily a high hunt, but it's got pretty good hunt. You'll always start out with some boar, and there'll always be other extra packs of boar. You can see just the edge of one right here. And so there's going to be quite a few packs of boar scattered around, and I do believe that is the only hunt is boar. The other thing players have to negotiate on this map are random serpents, which are completely assaulting Joe's priest up here, and then we're also going to have some, I think this has shades as well, roaming around the map too. Like we had a serpent down here already kill Oscar's oracle. Actually, he might have lost 2 oracles already. This is a funny map. And then we also do have lava, streams of lava kind of running around through the area. So it's kind of like almost a watering hole-esque kind of a map, a little bit, just that instead of water, it's lava. But anyway, to the players real quick. Obviously, we got, as you can see by the list of names, it's the same names. Yep, here's a shade chasing after this poor hyena. It's same players for each team. We got DoD kind of on the bottom, the left half of the map. RSA in the top right. There was a little bit of God change, just a bit. And we got so Miller's flank. He is Uranus. Omega is Thor this time. Hopefully he can kind of redeem himself a little bit. And then Oscar's Uranus. So the 2 Uranuses are the same. We just got a Zeus swapped for a Thor. And Brickhead is Thor again. Shelty is switched to Hades from Uranus. And Joe is still set. So just 1 god change on each team. We see quite a few relics scattered around. I guess I didn't know this, but I guess Rebus has more relics than the standard map. So, ooh, Eye of Horus, that's a good relic. I think a little more favor again. Man, that showed up last time. Scarab Pendant. Trios Bow for cheaper archers. Belt of Argus, more line of sight. Bow of Artemis, cheaper archers. Actually, this one, Trios Bow, is more damage. I was wrong. So generally for these teams, there's usually 1 path in between players, and then kind of another path through the middle. So it can be kind of a defensive map. But just kind of depends how well teams are walling up. So yeah, if you can't shockwave in pits of lava, though that would be pretty awesome. And no, you can't build boats on lava. That doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, we do have another opening actually down here. So there are 2 openings between Brickhead and Oscar. Brick is really walling forward up here. Actually, all you had to do, these 2 walls here does completely wall off this half of the map. And it looks like there's just going to be 1 connection up here and then that 1 connection in the middle. So really there's only 4 connections between the 2 teams. Joe, you're probably going to see kind of a similar strategy as before. With all the hunt, you can get an early town center and be able to get a pretty good boom off. There's some boar up here, but I think they're going to be protected by shades. I believe the shades usually hang out around the ruins. And we got serpents up here. Yeah, there's a lot of the serpents killing his boar. Cause a lot of idle villager mayhem because the villagers, whenever the serpent attacks, will automatically come and defend. So that's kind of annoying if you're gathering up there. Alright, so Joe is up really fast. Oh, he's doing a villager rush on somebody, it looks like. Maybe? Nope, nope. He knew he was tricking me for a little bit there. I thought maybe with that fast advance you'd do a Billy rush on somebody. So he did use vision on this Oranos player. You should probably shift right. No, shift right here if he's going to, and you'd be able to cut off these two villagers and kill them. Except that they could counter by shockwave. So that's just a vision for nothing. No vision. Or no shifting sands used for no result of that. And with all these walls, I wonder if Brickhead's going to be grabbing like an early town center or something. It looks like Shelty is. As soon as he can get enough resources, there he goes. Those shades. Another 3-pack of boar right there. And I don't know if he's going to notice this, but there is another pack of boar right down here if he is paying good attention. Boy, if that was a slow advance. Oh, he's getting a town center, but it's kind of a delayed town center. I think he must have not taken an archaic cage town center because he was a little bit worried about shifting sands. But I think he's waiting to use Valor until he gets a third military unit. Yeah, there he goes. It's a nice forest fire there. Oh, didn't quite kill the house though. So Shelty's got a second town center. Joe's got one. He is grabbing one. Miller is, and it looks like Brickhead and Oscar are just going full on aggression here. This Oscar Meyer Wiener team. Oh, there's any upgrades? Not yet. Yeah, you need to pay a little attention. You're gonna get your army surrounded there. And yeah, he's kind of surprised to see Oscar so slow in getting a Oof, come on. Oh no. Yeah, they stopped. And they're gonna be surrounded because this cliff right here is really screwing things up. Like, yeah, is there no shockwave to save these villies? There you go. Man, talk about last second. This shockwave only got one raiding cavalry. Oh, he's gonna make it. Gonna make it, gonna make it. 6 hit points. No, get in there. Oh, oh man. Moving on. That's not good to lose 2 citizens like that and also be forced off hunt, even though he has all these boar back here. Here's a little bit of a problem I have with Oscar. So he's hunting from these forward boar here while he has safe boar right here. Why did he even hunt from these? Yeah, we'll probably never know. Because he has these clearly scouted, unless he just... No, this Oracle's been standing here for a while. So, I don't know why. Makes no sense to me. We do have Omega getting a second town center as well. And Joe is getting his third. Why not? He's under no pressure at all. I don't even know if... Okay, he has... This is his massive army of raiding Terma. I don't know if he saw these boar down here, because yeah, he's transitioning to farms. Oh, no, are these guys going? Oh, he's a boar right here too. Look at these boar he stumbled on. Yeah, looks like he knew they were there. Yeah, why is he not? Yeah, big mistake. Doing his hunting up here. That's not good. What do we got for text? Anybody advancing? Oh, I don't have it set up. I can't check text on this map. Someday somebody needs to remind me. What rating is red? I don't think RSA are too high. They're giving it their best shot, though. Green's trying to find... Yeah, I thought there might actually be another pack of boar up here, just based on how they were spawning. But if he moves over here... Let's see how this battle goes. Oh man. What you gonna do, huh? Well, this is some creative building right here. I like this guy just standing here with his relic. He's been standing here next to this town center for quite some time, it looks like. So red's way behind. You can see Omega is way behind as well. Way behind Brickhead anyway. Oh, he didn't go up. Interesting. So we did a quick, fast heroic with flaming weapons when he has really no army to speak of. So that's a bit of a problem. Like, what's the point of fast heroicing when you have no army? I see he is trying to do a really forward hill fort. If Shelty comes up just a little bit more forward, he's going to find this. See, the 3-town center boom that Joe is putting on is vulnerable to some good Terma raids. The problem is he hasn't gotten any good Terma raids yet. Oh, he's going to find this and stop this, isn't he? So he's only got 2 military units building. As soon as these get targeted, this hill fort's never going to get built. There's really no point for him building it there. I mean, what's the difference between building it here and building it here? Or as you can see now, he's building it here. I mean, 1 screen length of distance isn't going to help him very much. Let's take a quick look at techs. Not too much for Shelty, mainly just the first line. And about the same for him. First line, first line, first line, first line. See, this way, yeah, see, now this is good. Should have been doing this a while ago. Alright. Because this is his whole army. He should be advancing, I would think Joe is soon. So right now he's got 21 villagers idle. That's not bad. But this guy, he doesn't even have any military units to build this fort. Like, now this is his army. So again, I ask, what good did the fast heroic do? Well, not much, because what is he going to do now? Cast flaming weapons in 3 units? Like, I don't know why he's running. He should keep pressure up here. This retreat serves no purpose. Nice little raids, just even well, now you gotta come back. Well, you can see just by the score that RSA is quickly falling behind DoD there. Well, if he can stop this, it would be helpful, but he has no, not quite enough army. Yeah. You see, now he's attacking again. This gave him time to build up this hill fort. So kind of questionable tactics there. And oh, here's a nice raid in the back. Oh, okay, there he goes. Yep, nicely done by the old brick. This red. So that's now 4 citizens I've seen get killed. And these Valkyries, Shield Maiden Valkyries, no less, are really causing some mayhem. Oh, nice little build here to block. He targeted that slinger with all of his Terma, which is a waste of a lot of damage, and these spearmen are really cleaning up. Spearmen do get a little bit of an attack bonus against Terma. So not the best to go head on. If you're gonna kite spears, and Terma will beat spears, but not when you're just going full on right there head to head. I imagine Brickhead's got to be going up to the next stage pretty soon. I can't check his techs or his resources quickly. And I would think that Shelty should be up pretty quick. Yeah, there he is advancing. Anybody got second line eco? Nope, he's still got the first. I like this little wall right here, right next to these little lava things. let's see, I think these would be stalagmites, because I think stalactites are the ones that are on the ceiling going down, so that would put those as stalagmites. We finally killed this wall. Yeah, there is only 2 pools, and no, the tournament really isn't balanced by rating. You just got two divisions, and it's not like Division 1 is better than Division 2. They're both kind of, we being this admins, try to set them up so that they're kind of similar, the 2 divisions as far as skill. But right now, Oscar's taking a pretty full-on 2v1, and now he's got a 2v1 against Restoration as well. But there's not a lot of units, not a lot of hack units here to actually kill buildings. And this is a nice little choke point here. Meanwhile, we have flaming weapons being cast on 7 Huskarls. It's like if he moves these Terma just a little bit further back right here, that would really be an awesome spot for them to sit. Like, he's got the right idea, just move him just a hair back. Regardless, though, it turned out pretty well for him. That was a nice 2v1 he took there. But this flaming weapons was kind of over before it began. Oh, here's the second half of the army. And now that Joe is also, we missed Joe hitting up heroic, but I don't think, okay, he's going for a quick mythic, which isn't going to accomplish too much. I'd rather see him stay in classical age here. Yeah, this flaming weapons did result in 1 building being destroyed, and now Brickhead is using flaming weapons, which, oh, we have an underworld right here. We've had this underworld for a while, actually, that he used to take this town center. Even this flaming weapons was a little, oh, yeah, watch your units. Even this wasn't the best use. He could have just kept like retreating before he used it. I mean, he's up 4 to 2 town centers. He could have waited, but he needs to keep staying back, because now he's finally fighting, and the flaming weapons have been over about half the time. These birds are gonna help hold, and that's a nice shockwave to even slow that down. I don't know why Brick keeps fighting in this chokehold right here, or choke point, not chokehold. Like, Oscar's doing pretty well going straight up against flaming weapons, but then on the back I don't think he's noticed this, and we see 1 down, 2 down, I saw 1 die up here. Oh, he's actually pushing. Oh, Joe is getting his butt kicked by Miller. Holy cow. Miller putting on a clinic. Problem is we've got this. And this is okay, actually. But this is not okay, and this is not okay. Hey, does he have the tart yet? Oh, he used tart. Where did he use tart? Did I miss it? Oh, it's up here. Here's the old tart gate. Hasn't done too much of damage. And these slingers are gonna kind of put a stop to this push. Got all these archers coming in. We got Oscar calling it GG because I missed Tornado. It's too bad, I'm sorry, but look at all these carcasses from Tornado. And that's GG. Anyway, so that's that game, and actually that's the series. So 2-0 for DoD. So let me put that up here. We will change that and get it to 2-0 DoD. So that is the first. Again, we're in the very first week of RTS League, so we've got about 2 more months of this. So if you enjoyed the games this weekend, be sure to tune in. We'll generally have games every weekend. Occasionally they're during the week, but most times they are during the weekend. So since this, I do believe, is the last stream for this weekend, I'm going to pull up the schedules real quick for next week. So we got a couple good matches this upcoming week. We got Acid versus DoD B. That should be pretty close. EOM versus Frost should be pretty good. And even ADO against TM, pretty decent matchup between the two. Probably the one kind of whitewashing of this week is JSS versus UCA. But UCA, maybe if they do a special map for their hometown, could maybe do pretty well. So those are pretty good matches for Division 1. And let's load up, oh, that's Division 1 again. Let's load up D2 real quick. We didn't have Keen play GDM this week because GDM kind of went AFK, so Keen's got to play GDM. RSA, the team we just watched, plays ONU, and we hopefully will get GDM playing DoD B, and then we'll have another kind of unknown clan, WLOM, playing Frost B. Kind of at a glance, now that we kind of know more about what's going on, looks like D1 kind of has the better clans overall as far as skill across the board, but that's alright. We all like to see good competitive games. So that's this game, and it's about the end of today's stream. We do have a few other streams going on. Looks like there is game 2 going on between ONU and WLOM that's just starting. So I'm going to throw that on the host as soon as I can figure out what channel that Blackadder is streaming on. Oh, RTSLeague 2. So I'm going to throw a host over to RTSLeague 2 so we can watch the end of that game. So hope to see if I can get this host channel, or this host command right. So and that's it. So thanks all for watching, and I will catch you guys some other time. So thanks again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.